such a long time we've been explaining ihtifal, gatherings of Mawlid al-Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So our ulama have delivered lectures, written books on ihtifal of Mawlid al-Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You know what they started to say here? They said, it's not about ihtifal. Forget the word ihtifal. Our young people, they need to know celebration, because you people call it celebration. So what's celebration got to do with Islam? You try proving ihtifal. When we give the linguistic meaning of ihtifal, the technical meaning of ihtifal, and we had a long discussion on this subject, and then they change the subject now. Once we've established from Quran and Sunnah that this ihtifal is part of Quran and Sunnah, this is not something out of the Quran and Sunnah. Now another issue now, celebration and commemoration. I've even answered this. Celebration and commemoration, I have given the linguistic meaning of this in the past, but they made a big issue now. No, I will come to the gathering of Mawlid. Some people have said this. I will come to the gathering of Mawlid. There's nothing wrong with mentioning Mawlid. There's nothing wrong with mentioning the miracles of Mawlid al-Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But akhi, I will not celebrate it. I will not celebrate it. What is celebration? What is the meaning of celebration? Celebration means to express happiness. We're not asking you to come here and cut cakes for celebrating Mawlid al-Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's not how we celebrate the birth of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We say according to the Quran and Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the other bid'ahs of dunya which are acceptable. According to you, that's bid'ah. But this gathering of Mawlid al-Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the way we are commemorating it, this is directly proven from the Quran and Sunnah. And attending such a gathering, it is a celebration itself. But they say, oh, you do not know the meaning of celebration and commemoration. What is celebration and commemoration? Okay, we will tell you what celebration is and what commemoration is. A basic dictionary in English, you can check the word celebration. To celebrate, it means to hold festivities, to mark a happy event, to perform a religious ceremony. That's the meaning of celebration. What does it mean? To hold festivities, to mark a happy event, and to perform a religious ceremony. That is celebration. What happens in the gathering of Mawlid al-Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam? We gather people, we mark a happy event. Are you happy that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam came to this dunya or not? Yes. So that event, we remember that. And are we happy about it? We are happy about it. So out of happiness, when we mention that, that is celebrating Mawlid al-Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. To perform a religious ceremony, a mazhabi ceremony. Is it a religious ceremony or not? It is. That's what celebration is. Okay. Now, what else do we do in Mawlid al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? That's what we do. We celebrate the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Commemorate, the meaning of commemoration, which I've mentioned in the past as well, and I will give more details about that. It is to honor or to keep alive the memory of something. To honor and to preserve the memory of something that happened in the past. That's what we do, don't we? When we celebrate Mawlid, so we're celebrating Mawlid, so we are preserving the memory of Mawlid al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam by mentioning the Mawlid. So if we are preserving the memory of Mawlid al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam by mentioning it, then we are commemorating Mawlid al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So what's the subjection? I will come, I will mention it, and I will listen to it, but I will not celebrate. What does that mean? So if you don't want to apply the word celebrate, that's fine. We still welcome you, come to our gatherings. Come and attend our gatherings. When you will listen to our istidlal and our dalal, inshallah, you will understand the meaning of celebration also. But that's not a big objection. As long as if they're willing to accept this, if you insist we don't want to celebrate, don't celebrate. That's not a wajib. That's not a fard. The way we celebrate it, this hayya qaza'iyya, this hayya makhsusa, this khas hayya, this format of Mawlid al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, this is not wajib, this is not fard. The problem is, you are calling us deviants because of commemorating the birth of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. You are saying that we are mubtadi'un. We are people of bid'ah. Why? Because we celebrate the birth of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's why we have to defend ourselves and make this issue clear that it's not a bid'ah. If you don't want to celebrate it, that's fine. You don't have to celebrate it the way we celebrate it. Remember, it's not no one with necessity in Islam to commemorate the birth of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam the way we celebrate it. It's not even a fard, nor it is a wajib to celebrate it the way we celebrate it. It is established from the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the sunnah of the companions of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But the problem is when you say that we are committing a bid'ah muharrama, we are committing a haram, that is when it's necessary for us to defend it. And this is why when we present our dalal, we at least expect them that when we've proven it from the Quran and the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then you should at least accept. Then the issue, no, celebration has other meanings. You know, in the present time, it doesn't give that meaning. If they want to go into more depth of it, then I will give you more dalail about it. To study the etymology of celebration and commemoration. If you want to know the etymology of it, then I've got reference from 4 dictionaries here. Etymology Dictionary of Modern English, that's one. Comprehensive Etymological Dictionary of the English language. Second. Third, Oxford English Dictionary. Fourth, Barnhart Dictionary of Etymology. And I will prove that it is in accordance with what we are claiming about celebration. From these 4 dictionaries, it is clearly mentioned that the word celebration, it is formed from Latin, which is celebrationem, and its nominative is celebratio. Celebration, honoring a day or season by appropriate festivities, performance of a religious ceremony, that of extolling in speeches, meaning praising someone in speeches, and in the presence of audience. That's what celebration is. So what happens in the gathering? This proves it further. When we study the etymology of the word, this makes the concept more clear, and we thank them for asking us for more dalail, because they made a big issue out of it. Don't call it celebration. We have proven ihtifal. First they had a problem with ihtifal. In Pakistan and India, they have a problem with jashan, ihtifal in the Arab world. Now they said celebration. We gave the meaning of celebration. They asked us for more definition of celebration, and that further proves our point. What is it? It is performance of a religious ceremony, and to hold a gathering, to invite people, and to deliver talks, and to praise the one that you are celebrating. So what are we celebrating? We are celebrating Mawlid. So we are praising Mawlidun Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That is celebration. The next thing is commemoration. Then he made a claim that, he says celebration, and he mixes the word celebration with commemoration. He applies both words together. We say, okay, you don't want to celebrate it, commemorate it then. So we commemorate Mawlidun Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. You don't want to celebrate it, commemorate it. But now you have to celebrate it also, because you've asked us to do more research on the word, and we've studied the word in more detail. It is exactly as to what we are doing in these gatherings of Mawlidun Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Next, commemoration. What is that? From Latin, it comes from the word commemorationem. Nominative of that is commemoratio, and that means reminding, mentioning, to remind and to be mindful of. Exactly, that's what happens. When we commemorate Mawlid, we remind people about the birth of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That's what we do, don't we? We remind people about the birth of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So celebrating and commemorating the birth of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is reminding people in a gathering out of happiness and mentioning the miracles of the birth of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Whoever does that is in reality commemorating the birth of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.